water.
It's just regular water. It's not poison water.
Important that we have it, you know.
And we're live.
Yeah.
We know it's a strawberry whip.
Strawberry whip. That's a Mad Villainy tune. Is that or is it just
it's a Mad Lib tune. The MEDs on it as well, right?
Okay.
How do I look? Should I button up this sweater more?
Here, you want to see yourself?
Yeah.
No, you look pretty fly. I look so fucking ghostly pale. They got a tainted bed, but why?
I don't know.
I look like a vampire. I look like an alt-right vampire.
Remember we were talking about setting Nazi traps.
Nazi traps?
Like,
I wrote that down. It's the last time that felt good.
Yeah,
that felt right.
That felt real fun.
Silly. I need to be more writing like more silly shit.
Yeah.
We gotta hang out more in real life so I can get more silly shit.
Oh, you can't just be writing material off just like conversations. What if I want to?
That's what I'm gonna poach your creativity.
Well, the fact recording right to me down, I can just fall out.
I've never seen him write anything.
Right
This is gold. Hey, Chance, I really like hanging out with you, but you gotta start taking notes about
dude.
the entirety of our conversation.
Little did I know that you also like
Call me Post Malone.
Post Malone.
What did I?
Idiot.
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 You snagged one of my tags last night.
I did.
Worked it in. That was good. Nice little
callback.
callback.
I buried myself because I didn't know how to get out of that joke. I was like, I knew it was out of time. I was like, oh, fuck, I get out.
You did really well last night.
Oh man, it was.
You killed it last night, man.
Thanks.
All right, boys, you ready to do it?
Yeah, hit that intro music.
DJ, hit that shit.
Spin it, as it were.
Make sure you turn that off. Can you turn off the audio on your?
Is that on my computer?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, it's off.
Shout out to Ross James.
Okay.
He was at Bonnaroo with me this year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a good homie, man.
Nice.
Were
we all the same group?
We same camp. Yeah.
Is that who you met with after I saw you?
They were probably there with me. Yeah. First time. When I bumped into you at the show, they were with me.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You had that straw hat on?
Oh, yeah.
Looking like Luffy from One Piece meets 2006.
Yeah. You know, alright, so I have a picture of an artist drew Luffy like he was just like jumping like Jumpman. Jumpman with like some Jordans on and his hat, his straw hat was the ball.
Oh, nice.
And it's dope. And he had like a bunch of different ones. So we had like Naruto with the Rasengan.
I'm not a Naruto guy.
Goku with the Dragon Ball.
Okay.
That, okay.
That's pretty hard.
That's pretty hard.
Yeah. What's up, potheads?
We know.
Right now, you're
in the sea. We know. Hey, what's up, yeah. It's so long.
A little later today.
Yeah, a little late. Hey, man, I had to grind today.
A lot of extenuating circumstances.
But we made it happen.
Welcome to the night show.
Yo, man, welcome to the night show. This is the last one of the year, dude.
This is it.
We had to go out with a bang. I can think this is our Christmas episode too, so I wore my sweater.
You look very festive. I look.
Oh man, I went out this Saturday night. Homegirl told me you look like a fourth grade teacher. Wearing this thing. This is got some mad panels on it and a palm.
Nice. Burgundy Whip. Hey, you were listening to Burgundy Whip by Madlib. What's up, hotheads? Welcome to episode 013. Really, episode 14.
If you really know, what's up?
Yeah, shout out the OG
hotheads.
HH hotheads. Yeah.
We know who you are.
Yeah, shouts out.
8 of you.
This is
my mom too.
The last episode of 2017. So on this episode, we're going to be finishing the saga of our battle against 400 degrees hot chicken.
Yeah.
We started at 400.
Right.
We went back. She said, we got 500.
Got 5.
Tried 500.
It was like, I ain't sweating 5 that bad.
Yeah.
And then realized, oh man, well, like, we got to go big.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take
for the last episode of the year.
Yeah. And so we decided to skip 6, 7, and 8. We went straight for the 900.
900 degrees.
900 degrees. Oh, my God.
I'm not totally convinced that it's not just like a marketing scheme to keep us coming back and that it's just the same hotness of chicken. But today will be the test. Casey, can I get more of me in my headphones, by the way? Or just everything, I guess?
Just more us.
No, I can hear Corey cutting through like a
I do have one of those voices.
A velvety jazz singer. Burgundy Whip. Man, those like Mad Lib and Mad Villainy and MF Doom, they all do such a good job of painting like this crazy cartoon image of what's going on. That felt like you're riding in a Burgundy Whip.
Yeah,
that's
really
exactly
really
what the song conveys.
With white wall tires and shit. You know what I mean? With like the interior is like cream or pearl.
That's what I was gonna say. A cream, leather cream, right? Leather cream.
Leather. It's gotta be
leather cream.
Gotta be leather. Maybe you can drop the top, maybe not. You know, I can't like. It's a big body though.
It is a big body. It's like driving a boat.
Like you got
a land boat.
You got like you got two Buicks on the road side by side. That's the Burgundy Whip.
That's the Burgundy Whip.
You know what I mean, you can move in a small family.
This car is unnecessarily big.
Wide turns. Wide turns. Wide turns. Wide turns. Watch your blind spots. It's all blind spots.
Fellas, do me a favor. Introduce yourselves.
Oh, hey, what's up? I'm Corey Perry.
I'm Chance Willie.
Yo, welcome to the new Hotness.
Welcome to the new Hotness, everybody.
Yeah. If you watch this on Facebook right now,
share, subscribe,
like the page, like this video,
share this video to your page.
Please do.
Then head over to Apple Podcasts and search The New Hotness. Hit subscribe, like, review. Drop it in the comments, y'all.
That's the voice of God you just heard there.
Shouts out to our producer, Casey.
Casey!
For keeping us on track.
Bruh.
Maximizing efficiency and synergy and
so
SEO.
Together because he knows, like, this is like herding cats.
SEO should stand for so effing on it, because that's what Casey is.
Always
and he's maximizing it.
Respect,
Maximizing Very exciting news. We're going to have an intro song probably the next time you see us after this.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be all kinds of flames.
Yeah, it's going to be flames. We've listened to,
I think so.
Our buddy Sean Parrott sent us 4 tracks that he's going to work with. We've been struggling on picking between 2 of them.
Yeah.
When we come back.
I think we're going to make a decision here soon. So
we got to, this
Christmas.
week. Exactly. Probably tonight. I'll probably make some kind of decision.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man. By the way, are you going to the East Room Ultimate Comedy Christmas Party tonight?
Honestly, just like this, I got to.
You look festive,
I enjoy that party every year.
Yeah?
I always leave before the karaoke starts because, like, every year I forget that it's not a mic that night.
Yeah.
And then there's always girls around.
Right.
Like, free time. It's like, well, see why not?
Yeah.
Go out and see.
Yeah. See, that's the East Room is they host an open mic every Tuesday here in Nashville. You should come check it out.
Please.
Ultimate Comedy at the East Room every week. It's what starts at like 8:30. But tonight it is not a comedy open mic. It's a Christmas party. Where everyone's been working hard all year and so we jam out at the Christmas party. That's going to be fun. We got a lot to get to today. I figured today, since it is the last episode of the year, and because there was so much good rap music and R&B, I don't even know how we're going to get to everything. Because there's R&B music I want to talk about this year, too.
Right. R&B's hip-hop, right?
There's so much overlap at this point.
Right, because, like, what's hip-hop and rap? The thing about this, hi-hats, what's the difference between hip-hop and rap? Is it the same thing?
Strictly like a...
So I was listening to a podcast the other day, Get Up On This, where the host, Jensen Karp, he said that it's about time that we start branching off from hip-hop to what it is now, because you got old heads and you got the young guns trying to fight for the same territory. It's about time we start doing adult contemporary hip-hop radio stations.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
Yeah, good point.
That is
it's time. It's time. It's been long enough.
Well, then you would have like, it is kind of weird when I enjoy it, but I'm sure there's people who are like listening to 101.1 and they hear like Jay-Z on the radio and then Lil Pump comes on and they're turned off by it and then
fuck with the whole vibe,
yeah.
You know what
I mean that'd be cool. I mean I think that is a good point that we're reaching the point in rap music where there is such a division between what is hip hop and what is rap. I guess this is kind of separate of the R&B rap thing, but
they all are very similar.
Yeah, well, I mean,
but
I mean yes, there's definitely going to be a convergence between at some point. I think there's going to be more rap stations. Period.
Yeah, for sure.
And will they make the distinction between like old head contemporary hip hop or I guess not.
I think they already started to do that with like some serious do like backspin, so like they only play
right
or do it in time frame, straight up 90s hip hop.
Right.
You know, crunk. There's a crunk radio station. You know, and it just plays like from '97 to 2000 Southern.
There's a crunk radio station here.
I want to say. Well, I caught it on Spotify. Just type in crunk.
Yeah.
And just play crunk music.
Okay.
You
I bet there's a lot more stations in Atlanta, right? Like, there's got to be more than one rap station in Atlanta, right?
Of course.
I wonder if that's already happening in Atlanta. That's something to look into. I don't know who's tuning in right now. If anybody knows anybody from Atlanta or know anybody from Atlanta, what their kind of like rap radio scene is looking like. Because no, we've only got one. We've got 101.1 The Beat in Nashville, and then we've got like a jazz station, right?
Yeah.
I forget what that one is. That one's hard too. It's all like very jazz fusiony.
I get down with that
kind of stuff. Yeah, it's cool stuff.
It's always a good time.
It's cool stuff. But yeah, I think definitely there will be a divergence. Well, that I don't know how radio trends are looking right now. Anyway, Casey might be able to. But I mean, it's all moving.
Not great.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
People don't listen to radio anymore, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't.
In a world where radio continued to exist and rap was this big, there would definitely have to be a split, though.
Yeah, for sure.
But now, I mean, it's kind of all outsourced to the internet, right?
Yeah, the internet's through radio, baby. You know?
Yeah, but I'm also very interested in the overlap between R&B and rap and where that is. Like The Weeknd,
like is he a hip hop artist or R&B singer?
Right. Starboy in 2017.
I think he's a pop star now.
He's a pop star.
He's in pop now.
He's a pop star.
Pop.
Yep, it's pop music now.
It's pop music.
He's
now.
a pop star. That's what Starboy was such a good album because it's literally him declaring a declarative statement that he is a pop star now.
Yeah.
That's like even what the content is about, which is what rap music is a lot of. Is like literally just laying out for you exactly what the premise of the brand is, up front.
Very well.
That's not a lot of pop stars that in their music talk about being a pop star, It's just songs about love or whatever, or heartbreak.
That
or
comes with like
partying.
That's the nature of just being a rapper in general, just being an MC. It's like your rhymes are the best. You are who you say you are, and you gotta portray an image. Rapper has to be the rapper all the time.
Yeah.
You have to be.
You got to be a rapper. It must be exhausting.
Right?
Yeah.
Golly, imagine just being a rapper just into yourself all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine living life like I'm DJ Khaled. He don't even rap.
No.
He don't even rap.
He doesn't. He can't ever have a day. DJ Khaled can't have a day where he's just like, I'm just not feeling it today. I'm kind of depressed today.
Right. I can imagine just depressed DJ Khaled would be the worst.
That'd be a great character. Depressed DJ.
Like he was imagine just draw DJ Khaled like he was Eeyore.
We're the best, I guess. We're pretty good. It's pretty good music.
Do I want another one?
Good music, just all right music.
I don't want another one.
No, just this is Here you go. Here's another one. Here's another one. Another one. Here's another one.
You okay with it?
DJ Khaled with a seasonal affective disorder.
Yeah, DJ Khaled gets sad.
Christmas Khaled. Depressed DJ Khaled.
I think next year Christmas Khaled would be a fantastic idea.
Yeah. Oh, anyway.
Christmas Khaled.
Oh, there's somebody. He's in the house.
Oh
They're calling from inside the house.
God, no.
Another one. Here's another one. Depressed DJ.
Another one.
Here's another one.
Man. All right,
here you go. Here's another
one.
Here's another instrumental, I guess. Wasn't really feeling this one. Just like a lackadaisical. It just sounds like an Earl Sweatshirt beat. Just like a sad.
Here it is.
There you go. Sorry.
I couldn't get Beyonce on it, so I got Michelle.
Yeah, here you go.
The least known member of Destiny's Child to be on it.
I wish all the fat rappers would create one big fat rap group and call it like the O-Line or something. And them all do like Action Bronson and DJ Khaled and Rick Ross. Well, I guess he's not.
Rick Ross is he's big though. But
he's big. He's not huge anymore. Fat Joe, obviously.
Fat Joe's not that fat anymore either.
What?
No, Fat Joe.
He Josh Pecked.
He Josh Peck, dude.
Hey girl, I'm just trying to get a Josh Peck.
Josh Peck. You know what I mean?
That's so funny.
Just like,
man.
what you grew like 6 inches and lost all that weight, fat boy. Good job. Good job.
Oh my gosh.
Pear. Oh no.
You want to get? What was that? What was that sound? What was that sound?
It said pears. I was looking for a shout out to all the pears.
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 Man, fuck these pears. Let's get into
Oh
this shit.
man, yeah. Let's get down to this chicken. 900 degrees from 400 degrees hot chicken. Shouts out. By the way, when Corey went to get the chicken, I heard there was some discrepancy, right?
God,
about.
right. So I call in the order and try to beat him or whatever, just to get there longer time. And I call in and say, hey man, let me place the order to go.
Right.
And dude was like, how hot you want it?
Hey, what's up, two random white guys?
What's up?
Hey, check this chicken out real quick. Look at this. Look at this.
So,
yeah,
900 degrees from 400 degrees.
Yeah, there's a place called 400 degrees hot chicken. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. But this is 900 degrees, which is, if you're doing the math, is 500 degrees more
than what they are.
Than what they're originally, yeah.
Man. All right,
so you went to get the chicken.
So ordered the chicken, and homeboy was like, well, how'd you want it? I told him, man, let me get 900 degrees. And it's like, well, I don't know if you ready for that. And it's like, look, man, me, my homeboy, we got a podcast.
Okay. You told him about the podcast?
I said, we got a podcast, and we've already had your 4, and we already had your 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Give us, I mean, you can give me 6, but I'm asking for 9. You know what I'm saying? He's like, wait a minute, let me holler at my boss real quick.
He had to ask the boss.
All he did was, like, he didn't put me on hold. He just held the phone away from his face. It was like, hey, he want 900 degrees. Oh, why he want that? We can't give him that. You tell me it's the first time. He's like, no. And she was like, he told us, like, he said he already had the phone to 5. And she was like, yeah. It's like, all right, man, you can get that 9. And then I went to go pick it up 45 minutes later. And she was like, what you doing with
it? It takes a long time there to get the chicken.
Yeah, I like it. I was like, traffic was a mother. So, like, I made it there as soon as they were done with it.
Yeah.
And the nicest lady. She was
the
nicest
she's
lady.
Cool.
She's cool.
See, she's the one who told me that's why you didn't get the main person. You got like the underling guy. You got the peon dude who was like, "Nah, you can't handle it."
On the
but
phone.
I've been to the food truck twice, and every time I go, she's like, "You got to try the 900." And I was like, but she would only only tell me the next level up to keep me coming back. So I'd go for the 400. She'd be like,
we got 5 now.
I'd pay for 4. We got 5 now. That's why I think maybe it's not even a different flavor. Right. It's just the same thing that they just keep.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm interested to see what's going on with this. I guess.
It's hot as hell.
Let's get this instrumental going by. This is a Domogenesis instrumental. Glory by Domogenesis instrumental.
I forget the name of this mixtape. It came out a while ago.
Is it the one where he's got it's like a bust? You know, like the bust of Palace, like a.
No.
You know what I'm talking? It's like a.
No, not that one. Not that one.
No, it's a different one than that. Okay.
It's like him just posted up like this.
Oh,
no, is it just with like a? No, it's just him with smoke. It's just him smoking on the cover.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. Man, you got a fork, dude?
I got a fork because I got a type.
Oh, yeah, true.
I know, that's what I asked Phil. I was like, does Corey want a fork? I was like, no, and he's going to definitely call me a bitch for having a fork, too. So.
Bitch. Bitch.
I got to type on my nasty keyboard.
True. Good point. Oh, look at that. You can see the juices up in there, dude. Look at that.
Show up.
Oh, look at this, y'all. Casey has that look, man. See him right here? Look at that. You can see just like the grease. Oh, look at that. That's just food porn right now, y'all. Everybody pull your pants up, please. Don't do this.
Satan's menstrual blood. That's what this tastes like.
Gross. Satan wouldn't have a period, wouldn't he?
Here's the thing about Satan.
Oh, man.
Is that he's,
here's the thing about Satan.
I don't want to assume a gender pronoun to Satan, but I think hermaphrodite is the term. He's got a hole and a pole, right? Something like that?
I think.
So he has a period, but.
I don't even want to think about it. Yeah. That realm of human biology makes me nervous. I can't understand it. Yeah, it's not playing right now, dude.
Oh my God,
I'm gonna hold out. I'm not gonna show any pain, so I can't no more. But
this tastes different, right? Like there's a different ingredient in this, right?
Yeah, there's gotta be some different kind of pepper, some different kind of spice. You know?
Think they got some like illegal, like black market pepper in here, and that's why they didn't want to go give it like willy nilly?
So they got this with their Bitcoin off the deep web, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We can see like. I hope I start tripping here soon, man. It's already like.
This is Bitcoin hot chicken.
The breading's real good too. I mean, it feels real good to just eat. Mouthfeel and all that stuff. It's nice and moist. Oh man.
Holy
the
shit.
breading is just crunchy enough, you know what I'm saying?
Is this different chicken than we had?
I mean, like the last 2 times have been good too. They've been like chicken the same way.
Yeah?
They cook the chicken the same way. It's like, it's always this way. For 400 degrees. Shout out to 400 degrees. Yo, real talk.
Get in that thing.
400 degrees. 900 degrees. Put you on your knees. Oh, Jesus, please.
All right.
Help me. I'm pain.
Flowing like mucus. My middle name is Lucas.
Lucas.
They're like, that's a hard-ass rap name.
Oh, is it?
900 degrees rap flame.
Hot.
With the wood grain.
Oh, switching lanes.
With the wood grain.
Switching lanes.
Oh.
Causing pain.
Yep.
This chickens, man, it's out the frame.
Okay.
I am lame. I'm about to cry on my own show.
Okay.
I'm about to have this hot chicken flow go through me.
Okay.
Through the bottom. Once you drop out.
All right.
Like me out of college. No, I got out. I got both degrees.
Yeah.
Like, well, times how many to make 900 degrees? Take 900 divide that. About 450. 2 times 450.
Not a math major.
Neither was I. I wasn't good. Like, I got a finance degree, but I'm not good at math. I got business degrees, but I'm not good at math.
Yeah.
I'm like concepts. Thrived in marketing classes and econ, like the science of business.
Yeah.
It's fascinating to me.
Until it breaks down. Did you take accounting?
Yeah, I hated accounting. Hated it. Had to take summer class for it.
For accounting?
Yeah. Shout out Dr. Kilgore, but
yeah. This is the man selling you your insurance, Nashville.
Hey man, I could do simple math.
Yeah.
Oh God, long divisions was tough. Like, you're not asking me to do taxes for you, nothing like this. What's going on here? What's supposed to be right here?
This is 500 degrees by Tyga.
I mean, y'all are eating. Y'all are eating. Just take your time.
Okay, cool. I didn't know we were playing a second song.
Woo.
On today's show, Nashville Comics Chance Willie and Corey Perry will be talking about this year's hip-hop albums.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Some good albums that came out this year. I was really into what a lot was offered to me.
I think this has been like the biggest year for.
People say that every year though, so it's actually probably why rap is the biggest thing going right now.
I think this is just because it's the most. I think it's the most popular genre of music in America right now. Rap music has become pop music. Therefore it is technically, I think, the biggest year for rap music. Not like that all the content was the best year that we've had for rap music. I mean, that would probably be like late 90s at some point, but
nah.
But also, strictly speaking, just like the amount of good music that was dropped this year.
Yeah, for sure.
There really is. And there was stuff I was going over, like a lot of these.
Yeah, so
a lot of these albums from this year with Casey, like, holy shit, this chicken is really hot.
Yeah,
Boys, can I get a sweat check?
That's why I
oh, dude, you are. That's profuse. That is profuse.
This is it's creeping up.
See, what I'm doing is waiting to drink my water until I get. What? Ooh, flames.
It changed your tongue a different color.
Did it? I can't see it.
See, it did. It was not on the front end. This is a creeper. That's what this is. That's what's. Have you ever smoked weed and you're like, this isn't even good weed, and you feel nothing, and then 20 minutes later you're like, oh my fucking God, I don't know what dimension or time I'm in.
It's like a monster just stuck up behind you and grabbed your shoulders. And it's like, we ain't letting you go.
Yeah. But then he gently wrestles you to the ground and makes sweet, gentle love to you.
You sure about that? Like, what could be like a python grabbing you by the throat.
Holy shit. Yeah, this
we weren't ready for this, man.
Do you see the...
Yeah.
It's moist. There's a puddle on my face. But, now I was going over all the albums that dropped this year, and there is, like... an inordinate amount of good music that came out this year.
Think about this chicken.
Yeah, let's I want to roll it back from kind of like I'm on the Google page and it's got everything laid out. I want to start kind of from the back end of the catalog and work forward because me and Casey were discussing some stuff and it's like, oh my god, I can't even believe.
Could you put a zoom
you forget
on that,
over the course of the year what else is.
Could you put a zoom on that?
Here, I'll send it to you.
Just put a zoom on just put a zoom on the page. You know how to do that?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, just hit zoom like. Let's get right there.
Okay. So let's start right here. This feels like a good one.
Okay.
At the beginning of this year, trap rapper from Atlanta, Future, dropped a double album. Hendrix and a self-titled album called Future. Did you listen to any of that?
No.
You didn't listen none of it?
Not into like Future.
You don't like Future at all?
No, man. Like
I'm a big fan of Future.
I feel like Future is. I mean, like this song was dope this year. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it was good to. I feel like Future's overexposed.
You feel like Future's overexposed?
Yeah, man. Like he has all these songs out. Like, what do you do to all these songs? Like what? Like, you know, like
You're not making any sense.
What are you talking about? I'm not.
You're not saying anything.
I'm losing it, guys.
Hey, I for one loved both of those Future albums.
You listen to the whole project.
The cool thing, I listened to both projects. It was like
Future releases so many albums, so many mixtapes, bro. Like so many.
Yeah,
like,
so does Gucci Mane, but that doesn't mean he's less prolific. That, if anything, that is like there's a level of like work ethic that is, I think, synonymous with Atlanta trap music that was inspired by Gucci Mane. Okay. That's like why he comes out of jail and he drops like 10 albums every year. Gucci Mane had another album this year. He did East Atlanta Santa in 2016, and then immediately then he put out Drop Top WAP this year with and I mean, to be honest with you, a lot of his catalog is like I couldn't tell you even a lot of times what year it's from or when it is, but yeah.
First off, Gucci Mane's on a new NERD album.
Is he?
Yeah.
This has been a big come up here for Gucci Mane.
Yeah, it's Gucci like total reinvention.
A reinvention of Gucci
Mane. Yeah. And in turn,
he's on a song with Bruno Mars. He's on the remix of What I Like.
Yeah.
It's Gucci Mane and Bruno. That's one dynamic duo. Have you heard that?
No, I have not heard
fucking
that. Fucking
awesome.
So, like,
it's really cool.
So as I was saying, like Gucci Mane has hit a reinvention, and that has been turned into an ascension.
Okay.
I think like Gucci is finally getting the problem of probably he's getting his just due finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and shout out.
Well, he went to jail. He stepped.
Stepped back.
He stepped back.
Yeah. Stepped back. Had to step back, and then like his legend grew from there on. You know
yeah.
What I'm saying?
If I were
like, always like, is Gucci getting out of jail? Is Gucci getting out of jail?
Yeah.
You know, a free Gucci. You know, same thing with Boosie. You know what I mean? When it was like
Boosie just dropped a new tape
too.
He
did too.
Did you listen to that?
I have not heard much
it's a little lengthy. It's a lot, but there are some cool songs, and there's some stuff you don't hear him doing. There's a song towards the beginning, and I forgot what it's called, but he's doing this like you remember when Lil Wayne started like almost like yelling, and he'd be like, ah! Boosie's doing it, but it's a little more controlled, and it's a little more like complete of an idea. It's not just him freaking out on and having coding seizures. It's actually like an element that really adds to the song. I forgot what the song is, but I'll find it and put it on there. But back to this Future album. That came out I think like a week before Kendrick Lamar's album, maybe a month. So it kind of got it was really hype, and then everybody immediately dropped it because Damn came out. But the idea of the double album was pretty much like he released Hendrix, which was all these they were kind of like more melodic, still kind of bangery, but even had some pop songs. Bangery. Like a song called Fresh Air was on there that was basically just like a pop song. And they were all really good songs. And then he simultaneously released the self-titled Future album, which is more, it's like the peak of what Future's sound is. It is just trap music.
Okay.
Out of the mud type
so
banger
worth a listen.
songs.
He recommended I listen to it because I'm trying to take a little time here.
Yeah.
In the year, listen to just catch up what
reflect on everything. Yeah,
catch up what I missed.
And then of course, "Mask Off" was like the hit that was a huge song this year. That was huge.
What made that song great? Was it the fact the song is so good? Or was it that meme?
Which one? Was it Ash Ketchum with the conch shell?
Yeah.
Did you see that one?
Or was the dude just hiding in cars like,
oh, yeah. And then there were like a million like nerdy YouTubers who were actually playing the flute.
The song,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing I love about like internet meme culture and rap music is they're so closely intertwined. Like it just becomes this whole thing. Like those things like subconsciously make you enjoy the song more when you hear it.
Yeah, so like
everyone's in on this like insanely huge like inside joke, and then you hear the song on the radio.
That's the trick of getting a hit, man. Nowadays, is you gotta make a song that can be made, put into a meme.
That's the thing.
You can make somebody laugh at that.
Oh, by the way, I was gonna say if I were like an evil white conservative senator, I would use Gucci Mane as an example of how the prison system works. That's what I would do. Be like, no, it's fine. Just keep doing that. You see that?
Yeah, look at him. He's out. Look at him. He lost a bunch of weight.
Yeah.
You know, look at his wife.
Yeah.
You know
while we're kind of on the trap end of things, there's a few things to talk about in terms of the Migos. Okay. Quavo and the Migos. Is that called? What's this one? I didn't catch this one. Which one is this?
Is it?
No, it's Bad and Bougie. Yeah.
Me and my friend this summer, we were here this song. We go, I was like,
no, that was another meme.
Different songs like kitchen, like it was raindrop, drop top. We placed our legs a little bit, but like roll us in with kitchen your friend in the crop top. Like raindrop, kitchen your friend, don't stop. Oh. It's one of those like mindless Bonnaroo things you repeat over and over again. Oh
yeah, and then you're also like may or may not be under the influence of psychedelic drugs, so it's like you're a lot more prone to be like, all right, let's continue this bit for 3 days straight.
3 days straight.
Yeah,
we'll go to different ones.
Yes, yeah, that's a Bonnaroo thing for you. That's my thing too. Is like
we would just go
wear the joke out.
Wear the joke out, and then you'll always come back around, and then like, or just create with 2 people, and then share it with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
In the camp. And then they get so worn down by it that it becomes something. It just becomes part of it. Like, we would just say, "God damn it!" We would just go,
yeah.
For hours on end, just something would happen. God damn it!
Our thing became trust. It was like last year. It was like trust no one. It was Bonnaroo 2016. Trust no one. And we had water guns, and we were going around and just like blasting random people in the face. They're like, he's a cop.
That's what's up. That's what we skills up there.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's dope. Good bit. Yeah, man. That's a good time.
Man.
I'm debating on going back.
I'm going back.
Yeah, this is
going back to have kids.
Every single time. That's how good of a time Bonnaroo is, and I refuse to compromise. And I'm not for any hipster that is like, oh, it's not overrated. It's a good time.
It is what you make of it.
Exactly.
And the freedom that allows you to.
And the amount of music you can see for virtually no cost when you look at. I mean, it's expensive.
Grand scale things like you
But you pay half of it for a Kanye ticket.
Yeah.
And that's like one of 30 acts.
Just
you're
going
see
to
if you use your time wisely.
Just going to see the headliners is worth the money.
Yeah. It's more than the value to just go see the headliners. Plus the whole experience.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
It's a good time.
Good time. Yeah. But yeah, Quavo and the Migos.
Yeah.
Another huge Atlanta-based trap rap. This was a big year for Atlanta trap music coming into the forefront of popular culture.
Yeah,
in a bunch of ways.
Happened.
Yeah.
Takeovers already.
It did happen.
Yeah.
It already happened.
It's happened. I'm already over it, but that's just me.
Gucci Mane is on the radio. That's insane.
I mean, Gucci Mane's been on the radio.
With what? Lemonade?
I mean, when he was out, first off, he was all over the radio in Memphis. Shout out K97.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, because those are like Memphis and Atlanta appreciate who he is as an artist.
Just because it's on Nashville radio.
Well, no, I'm saying that on in every market, Gucci Mane is on the radio now.
Okay, every market.
And I'm saying he has deserved to be, but no one fucked with him because of the nature of.
Like So Icy was all over the radio when it came out.
Was it?
Yeah. It's in Memphis. It was.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Not in Chattanooga, Tennessee. It was not. Believe it or not, in the tiny little pocket of a conservative town, I didn't hear. So I see on the radio.
I hear I got some mountains over there.
Yeah.
I did.
I
went hang gliding.
Oh yeah.
A few years ago.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, very charming little outdoorsy town. That's the whole. That's the vibe.
It's pretty fun.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's a town where it's very pretty and beautiful, and everybody loves the nature, and also people are constantly voting to destroy the environment. So that's
right? Because they don't know no better.
Exactly. Well, you know.
You know better, but choose not to.
Yeah. Well, they got fiber optics now, so they'll probably get the information eventually.
Oh no, they're just too busy jerking off. Download porn. Yeah, I see you back there with your BitTorrents.
Pirate Bay is
still
it still
Pirate, still Pirate Bay?
Never used it.
That guy went to jail. So you can watch Finding Nemo.
He's a martyr. That's it.
Yeah, he's a martyr. So you can have the entire Beatles discography. And get it in 20 minutes. And never listen to a single track.
I like
off the discography. We know you steal it. I've lost my mind with this chicken. I may finish it.
I never torrented music, if anybody's watching this, but hypothetically if I did torrent music, I downloaded so much and never listened to any of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's
At some point you got, and then we have the availability to gotta be a completionist. Why not? Like, I like this one artist. Let me get everything by him and just listen.
It's human nature. It's like, why would I not overindulge? It's free. It takes 10 minutes. But anyway, Quavo and the Migos.
Enough about the Migos. Wait, they're a big year. You got more about the Migos?
Well, I want to talk about their album. They Culture was the first thing that dropped.
I did listen to
Culture was huge. Yeah. That was a great album too. I like the album. A lot of good.
It was fun to ride around too.
Yeah. I feel like that's going to be peak Migos as a
trio.
I think that'll be the last thing they do all together that'll be as important as it's called Culture.
Yeah.
Which has also just become like an internet thing that people toss around, like the word, the culture. Kind of pertaining strictly to rap music.
Do you think their next album being Culture 2 diminishes the importance of the first Culture?
I think it would a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be more of like a landmark thing to be like cold. I think people will, especially in like 5 years, look back at the point of like, when did rap kind of change? And it has already before this, but that'll be like this was the point at which the sound changed. And it was called Culture, and it was these three dudes called Migos from Atlanta.
And
it's going to be a big deal.
They dress fly and will slap you.
Very much so. And good stuff, too. Honestly, I really like the Migos. I enjoy the Migos, and I don't think there's even an argument to be made that is mumble rap, which is what a lot of people try to put them in.
I mean,
No, they have a distinct flow and attack the instrumentals.
Hey, man.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the echo chamber in my mind. So.
yeah. They're going to put it on me, man. All right.
So you had Culture.
Because I'm thinking about mumble rap, like you say it like that. And who would you say is the first mumble rapper? Mystical. I already beat you to it.
You don't think it's Mace?
Ooh. Well, yeah. And then, shit. Now I'm listening.
Yeah, that's of the same ilk.
The same ilk,
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was kind of the first stuff.
The first kind of stuff.
Yeah, and then those the other guys in Hot Boys, I feel like kind of were a little bit mumble
rappy.
BG. Yeah.
BG, Juvenile.
Yeah.
A Little Turk.
A little bit before their time.
Yeah.
Little Turk. Was it Young Turk? Young Turk.
I would say it's Little Turk.
Little Turk.
Little Turk.
That's actually a cool name.
Yeah, it is.
That's a cool name, Little Turk.
Wish you had more shine before you got locked up. That's terrible.
Yeah, there haven't been a lot of cases
I wish,
like that.
And like if BG was the one, dog. I thought like I enjoyed BG more than I did Lil Wayne and Juvenile. I just like when they were at their peak, like he was my favorite rapper at the time.
Really?
Yeah, out of that group right there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you go back and listen to that, do you see Lil Wayne shining through more?
Yeah.
You can definitely see like the star power. Like he's right the guy who's got.
Ever since Bling Bling, you knew he was the. Ever since Bling Bling, you knew he was gonna be the one. But you know how big he was gonna be.
Yeah, it's very obvious in those videos that like
his voice was perfect for like all those little repeatable hooks and stuff like that. And,
right.
Right.
It was like more listenable Boosie. I feel like Boosie's got a very like It's hard. It's a tough pill to swallow if you're not into it. Much like Young Thug or Lil Wayne. If you can't,
I feel like Boosie's always talking bad to me when I listen to him though.
He's a dirty.
He's talking bad to me. It's just like, man, it's like, all right, homie, dang.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Real Shooters. That's the name of the Boosie track off the new Boosie project. It's called Real Shooters, and it is a frightening song. It's a hard ass song though. So yeah, they started out with Culture, such hits as T-Shirt, Bad and Bougie, Slippery with Gucci Mane. A lot of great tracks on that. Dead Presidents was on there. There's one more like really awesome track on there that escapes me. Anyway,
the whole album, baby.
I love that. Yeah, I love that album. And then later in the year we get Without Warning, which is Quavo, Offset, Travis Scott, Metro Boomin. Which is just like a random thing that has dropped out of nowhere, which has also become a trend in rap, right?
Yeah.
Just like randomly throwing shit out of the yeah, exactly. You can just hit with the accessibility of the internet.
Everybody's trying to do the Beyonce.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, tell nobody this is going on right now.
It was a Beyonce move. So Without Warning came out. That was also an awesome album, I thought. Did you listen to any of that?
Bits and pieces.
Bits and pieces
of fucking Metro Boomin.
Yes, that was later in the year. Then Quavo and Offset kind of like were just shining and having like all these, I don't know, like a bunch of features and stuff. Like first it was Quavo, he took off first.
All right, cool, man. Rap music is more about the Migos, more about other stuff than the Migos, though. I'm kind of getting irritated.
Are you irritated talking about the Migos?
I don't like them.
You don't like the Migos?
I'm just like over. I'm like, I understand. Yeah, whatever. I hate on it. I just like it's everybody. It's the rodeo with the Migos. You know what I mean?
What do you mean
it was a rodeo. Everybody want to ride them. Shit. Like, get over it. This chick is making me angry.
It's hot as hell.
Man, that's a hot take. It's just making me mad.
It's a hot take.
Yeah, man.
So not a fan of the Migos.
I mean, like, I fuck with some of this shit. You know what I mean? I just, everybody harps something so much about being like, I see it, but not that. Like, okay, like I kind of get it, but not really.
So I'm going to go out on a limb and say you didn't listen to Quality Control, the collaboration between Offset.
Oh, no.
Offset, Quavo, and Lil Yachty.
Look, it's not even.
Bad year for Lil Yachty, by the way.
Is it?
I feel like it's a bad year.
like Lil Yachty.
No good music from that guy.
No, man. I'd say, yeah, exactly that. It's just, he seems very, very lazy about it.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, his style only had so long before he had to quickly evolve. He has to quickly evolve. And
right.
I wonder what the next project's going to be like. Can he do one on his own again?
Right.
You know, and not rely on collaborations and features, which is good. Like, I enjoy rappers coming together, like the Big Sean, Metro Boomin album that came out just a couple weeks ago.
Oh, did you like that?
Listened to the whole thing. Loved it.
You loved it.
Those boys do their thing on it. You know what I mean? And
it's
like,
cool.
I feel like every other song had a different feature on it.
Yeah.
And like, I know the one they had with 2 Chainz, lit. Like, so I like rappers come together. Never forget that. You know what I mean?
I like the Who's Stopping Me.
Who's Stopping Me?
Off Double or Nothing is what it's called. Big Sean and Metro Boomin.
Yeah.
I will say, man, I think it's some of Metro Boomin's most like.
He's like the Dr. Dre.
Yeah, right it's and that album specifically is. I think it's his best. I think it's like Metro Boomin's best work.
Yeah, he's the Neptunes of trap.
Okay.
It's the Timberland of trap.
Like, the Timberland of trap.
Like he's doing
very much so. Yeah.
So I think like and he has like collaborated with huge like other mainstream artists, not just hip hop artists, but like other artists outside of hip hop.
Okay.
And I want to say like I can't recall. I feel like he did some shit with Katy Perry. I feel like he's on that. Like he can do that stuff too. So which makes him much more versatile. You know?
Yeah. I think as a producer, right, that's just like the ability you have to be able to work with whoever because you're kind of at the helm. And as long as you can adapt to this, like it's going to be a lot easier for somebody who is on the ones and twos, as it were, to like make the song their own. And like you can you can walk in and be like, okay, here's how you need to adapt to this sound, or we can work together, as opposed to like being the person on the other end of that. Like if Lil Yachty goes in and he's like, all right, how am I going to squeeze this very specific weird fringe sound into whatever the project I am is working on. So that's why I think he has such a.
Speaking of big, what's up? Do we have to stay on time today?
No, I kind of want to.
We got these guys.
We got guys coming in after you guys.
Okay. Damn,
how much time
right.
we got? That's 25 minutes.
15.
15 left.
All right, cool.
Make it 20. 20. We got
20.
20.
We already talked, and we spent 30 minutes riding the dick of the Migos. See, Chance is exactly what we wasted.
Perfect.
Say right now.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Mission accomplished. Mission
Of
accomplished.
course you do that shit.
I'd like to.
No, I'm taking over the rest of the show now. Now you listen to I Decided by Big Sean. We talk about Big Sean now. Enjoyed that album.
I didn't like Double or Nothing.
Yeah, right? Hey.
This is one of my favorite songs of the year. That's all I'm gonna say.
Loved it. Okay. Right now, Pretty Girls Love Trap, 2 Chainz, highlight of the year. From a distance, the Migos Culture album cover looks like an Aqua Teen Hunger Force promo picture.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
What else we got?
I feel like I could have made that on Photoshop.
You totally could have.
Yeah.
See, low rent.
Hmm.
It's like this 444 by Jay-Z. Listen to it once. Enjoyed a couple tracks off of it. I mean, like, the only true highlight of the album for me was the story of OJ. And then, like, him getting very personal. Listen to the lyrics, just listen to it one good time and hear what he has to say. Respect Jay-Z. Also, saw him for the first time this year.
Yeah.
Master class, bro.
Yeah.
He is who he is for a reason, and his live performance definitely indicated as such.
Right.
Brought it.
Mm-hmm.
Brought it.
Would you put?
Yeah, got you, didn't it? Got you, bitch.
Would you put 444 in your top
Albums of the year?
albums of the year?
No.
As far as rap, no.
No. I think maybe top 10, maybe. That's just me though.
Who wouldn't be in your 5?
5. Okay.
By the way, when we close this out, do you want to do a top 5?
Let's do real fast.
Yeah.
Got enough time to go over the show.
And then when we do a Grammys episode, we can kind of delve into a lot of these a lot more.
Yeah.
In more depth. We got a lot of music to cover in just an hour.
Yeah.
So, Pretty Girls Like Trap Music, by the way, I did like. There was a Travis Scott song that I really liked on there. I better forgot what it was called.
One surprise to me this year is Big Fish Theory by Vince Staples. I want to highlight that. As,
what's your...
It was a very, very much, it was like a house rap music. House rap album. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was very much had a disco vibe to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you get down, like, you get some disco balls, some strobe lights, and, like, some cocaine, and you have sex to this song. You know, like, sex to this album. You know what I mean?
You got a lot of cool tracks.
Busy on it, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Very experimental.
Like, very. Not too like Vince Staples is on the come up. I think we've yet to scrape the surface of what he actually can do. Yeah. Because he don't fuck with a lot of people, too. Like, you know, it's like Vince Staples rarely, you don't see him with other people's shit. So imagine, like, if people want, like, I want to fuck with him enough and work with him and, you know, him collaborate with some people outside of what he normally does a little bit.
Who would you like him to collaborate with?
I know they collaborate early in their, like, lifetimes of rappers with him and Tyler Creator. I think they can do something really fun together.
Yeah.
Or
they work well together.
Yeah. Or
they're going on tour together.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's dope.
We should go to that. We should go to that.
Definitely do that. Definitely do that. I wouldn't mind like Vince Staples and Big Sean. I want to see him. I see Vince Staples like him going up. So like focus people who are above you. You know what I'm saying? Like and show that you can hang on their level.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you know, and just come up, man. Just be great. Because I also saw that concert.
I think their sounds would work well together.
We're really good.
Yeah.
You know,
they have kind of a similar cadence, but a much different flow.
Yeah.
So I think it would definitely be a moody fucking album. Big Sean's past 2 projects, I guess really all his projects are really like thematic, moody pieces too, which is what I like about Vince Staples. This Big Fish Theory album is like, I'm kind of glad that that he did an experimental album in the years that, in this year with like all this like big music that came out, so that he can kind of like, he took a this year on a new album when there was already so much saturation of good music. Yeah. So like maybe next year will be like kind of like a lighter year for music, and Vince Staples will have like a project that would be a different project that's more like Ramona Park. Yeah. That's just like straightforward kind of like dark rap stuff, which is what I really like. I thought this album was cool, and it's definitely cool to see an artist like Vince Staples, who I really gravitate towards and have gravitated towards and follow. And he's one of those guys where it's like you got in on the front end and you feel like you're growing with him, kind of.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel like. And he's kind of like an outsider, and he's funny. He feels like a comic sometimes. He's got like that
it's like
comedian's
he's
appeal.
Very brash.
Yeah.
Very in tune with who he is.
Yeah.
And what he's very much explain it. And convey all that just talk about whatever, man. You know what I mean? Like his thing for a couple years ago was like leaving Yelp reviews to places.
Yeah.
And like just leaving like those like gangster fucking Yelp reviews, and they'd be funny and break the internet for a couple hours. You know?
It's awesome.
Ooh, I should have not back then.
He's got a lot of kids. It's like the reasons I really like, I don't know, like a comic like Hannibal Buress and a rapper like Vince Staples. Very much the same. Just their attitude is just like, oh, fuck you, I'm doing my thing.
Do not give a fuck.
I could not give a fuck if I wanted to. I couldn't. I don't exist in a world where I'm able to give a fuck. That's what I like about Vince Staples. I thought this was a cool project. Definitely not my favorite work from him. I thought it was cool, and I really liked the song he did with the Gorillas this year too.
Yeah.
Which was kind of like in the same style as what his album is. Kind of was cool, and now it ended up being like a teaser to his Big Fish Theory album. More Life by Drake came out this year. Do you even remember that?
I don't remember it.
Yeah.
That's why I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand.
Oh man.
Culture Vulture, completely ripping off all the beauty and passion of the music of the islands and just making it whitewashed and unlistenable. I like what was the song? Controlla. I like that song, but even more than that, Tory Lanez did a version of Controlla that was really hard this year. More Life I thought was a stinker. He's not out for any Grammy nominations. Good.
Just because they forgot to turn in paperwork. No.
He didn't apply.
It's trash, Drake.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was trash.
That one song,
and it was too long.
Yeah, but like, what was that?
Less Love? Life is what I want.
Fake Love, right?
Yeah, I really liked Fake Love. I mean, I love that song.
So,
yeah.
But you can't like my one fucked up part about that song is like, you can't sing that with your homies.
I've been down so long.
They're like, to me. To me.
Straight up to my face.
Hey, whatever. You can't.
Straight up to my face.
A good song you won't be able to sing with your buddies. Be like, yo, hey, what's up?
Right. Well, a lot of Drake music is not like, I don't know. It's not good.
About?
Well, like Take Care stuff. But there is like running through the six.
Yeah,
that's a good friend song. Yeah.
Friend pops up song. You know, more than your homie can know the words to his verse on Versace.
You can't reveal the intimacies of your failed relationships with your close friends.
I mean, not in a party setting, no.
Nobody wants to hear that. No, I'm being facetious.
Like,
yeah, I don't want to hear it either.
Mm.
Frankly, I don't want to hear it. I will. I'm a good listener and a good friend, but 9 times out of 10, I don't want to hear it. To be frank with you, you know what I'm saying? Got to hydrate for these next two that we're gonna try, and these are the most prolific ones. This is 1 and 2 in my top 5. Damn by Kendrick Lamar and Flower Boy by Tyler the Creator. Syrup sandwiches and syrup sandwiches. That was a good meme where he just keeps saying syrup sandwiches instead of all the other stuff.
I really enjoy
syrup sandwiches and syrup.
I really like DNA.
Yeah.
DNA just is. One day I went to the gym and had that song on repeat for the entire hour and a half.
Yeah, that's a great gym song.
It just does something to me.
It does something to me. It gets me going.
You know, it just another great project from Kendrick.
Yep.
I hope he wins all the Grammys.
I think he's definitely going to win some Grammys.
Yeah.
He collaborated with U2. He's going to win a Grammy.
Yeah.
And it was good. It wasn't even a dog shit song.
Man.
It was really good.
Yeah.
What's it called? Triple X?
I think so.
Is that the name of it? Yeah. We'll bring up the discography real quick.
Kendrick Lamar's also on the new NERD album. Has nothing to do with me, though.
That hasn't dropped yet, right?
No, it dropped Friday.
It dropped Friday?
Yeah, I listened to it today, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's not
Dude,
bad.
we have so much fun.
Andre 3000's got a verse on that album, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it fire?
Yeah.
I can't believe we haven't talked about that yet. Yeah. I haven't listened to it. Can we talk about it in coming?
Well, I don't know if I can wait 2 weeks to talk.
Are we doing 2 weeks off?
I don't know. It's maybe week after
Can we do a 1 week off?
Well, I don't know what you're thinking, Casey.
I thought we'd take a little Christmas break, but we can do the day after Christmas if y'all want.
Well, no, 1 week for Christmas and then come back. I don't want to do 2 weeks.
No, hell no.
All right, first
we're
episode
back.
New Year.
Okay, we gotta keep this flame going.
We haven't even. So obviously, Dame was fire. We can't really break into that. Dame was fire and huge, and there was a lot of controversy surrounding it. as to whether he was going to drop a second one. You remember that?
Yeah.
And then he did. And everybody had like
just
these.
dropped, and he just re-released the album, but just in reverse order.
Right. Well, apparently the narrative can be listened to front or back.
Oh, really?
Which I don't know. That could be one of those things he thought of after.
I need to smoke one and put that on my Spotify queue.
Yeah.
And see what's going on.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's had so much hype this year. There's not even much to say more about Dave.
All right. So, what about albums that were released late 2016? Do those count as albums released in 2017 in this regard?
Yeah, I think so. I think
like Run the Jewels.
Nah.
Run the Jewels 3 was dope. What are you talking about?
No, I just don't know if it counts. I'm not saying it's not dope.
It came out in December or right at beginning of the year. It felt like maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the Grammys police aren't gonna come and arrest us if you want to put it in your
criminal.
top.
I think they're not nominated for a Grammy either.
Oh, really?
Criminal.
What? Run the Jewels?
Run the Jewels. That album was fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I'm not a Run the Jewels fan, but I'm sure it was all right.
Oh, man. It was dope.
It was dope.
It was dope. You gotta listen to you gotta go to Run the Jewels show.
Yeah.
I've seen him 3 times.
Yeah?
Flames.
Probably operates a lot like a rock concert, right?
Yeah.
A lot of moshing and...
Oh, not really.
No?
Not really. I mean, everybody was cool.
Yeah?
Everybody was cool. The last time they came to Marathon, and and the show was there at the end, and then Mike was like, Tennessee, I love y'all. Love y'all, Tennessee. Love y'all, because he get like that country accent. I love y'all, Tennessee. Y'all make a brother feel real good. You know, your neighbor from the south of Georgia, you know. And then I love y'all just being cool on this shit. The next song plays, and then like a fight breaks out. It was like, what? And Mike stops the show, like, what the fuck y'all doing? I just told y'all good job for being cool, and like you just want to hit and start fighting. What's going on? Shout out to our homeboy who got
Killer Mike.
shout out to Mike. Shout out to my homeboy Noah who got me a ticket to that show, and then got a friend a ticket to the show, but his friend had broke her leg, so we hung out with her in the handicap section of the marathon. It was dope. It was super fucking close. It was so close. It was so close. I was so close. It was
Air horns for taking advantage of the handicap section.
Hey, man, we're just hanging out, dude.
A person in a wheelchair was trampled to death at the Run the Jewels concert. Yeah.
That's terrible.
Shots go out.
Shout out. What you got any, like, worst albums this year? What's something like you listen to?
Revival by Eminem.
Look, it's not.
Worst rap album of 2017. Hands down,
easily.
easily.
It came out like 3 days ago. I listened to it,
You want to talk about it? Do we have time to talk about it? What is that, 8?
That's 8. You can't see
I don't know if I can bottle it into 8 minutes. How much I despise this.
Like really? All right.
There's good moments on it.
All right. How about like 2-word intervals? I feel like Eminem has not hit a wall. Yeah, he's hit a wall.
Well, let's talk about what it's the threequel to Relapse, Recovery,
and Revival.
Revival.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, going that way with the theme for all 3 of these, you should not have set himself up so far in advance like that.
Yeah.
I think like it's been like what?
Since Recovery?
Since Recovery came out.
I couldn't tell you.
Right? No.
That was like 2009. But
that was like 2000. I think it was 2009.
Did you like Recovery?
Yeah.
I did not. I just don't like that sound where it's like it's too sporadic and it's so dramatic and these like big poppy choruses, which is like a good moment. Like the Beyonce song on this new Eminem is great.
Yeah.
Because of
like
the big
Eminem,
poppy chorus.
If you get Eminem is like a rock star and thinks like a rock star now. He has to do things now, right? He sampled 2 like classic rock and roll songs.
I love rock and roll.
I love rock and roll and shit. Hold on, let me pull up the track.
Yeah. See, I don't like I love the Beyonce feature at the beginning of the album. Yeah. And then when he comes in, it's like, God, now this song is ruined. He's just talking about song. Yeah, man. It's such a sad thing. He takes himself too seriously. All the songs are dramatic. There's one song called
always taking himself too seriously. Though.
Yeah, and old Eminem was like it was fun and it was playful, and he had the last serious song from Eminem I really loved was Mosh during the Bush administration. That was like there's a somehow cringier Donald Trump song on there, and I agree with the sentiment, obviously.
The one with Alicia Keys on it?
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, I mean, he's bashing Trump, which is, I'm down with that, but at the same time, it's so, oh, God, it's so bad. It's so bad. The song itself is so bad.
So the other song he sampled was In Your Head, the fucking, the Cranberry song?
Zombie,
whatever. Zombie,
oh, okay,
yeah. The Cranberry song, Zombie, something like that.
Yeah,
on
that's a great
In Your
song.
Head, the name of the song's In Your Head.
I just can't believe he would have the audacity to sample I Love Rock and Roll and then just like change the lyrics a little bit. It's so lame. Right. It's so lame. It's like some fucking stone college kid.
Eminem is talking to you. He ain't, you know what I mean? Like, I think.
He's talking to you.
Eminem, you can't, this is not just losing Eminem. We're way beyond that version of Marshall Mathers. I think we're just gonna, it's the same thing with like, this is his quote unquote 444, right? His quote unquote 444, and
I guess technically, but
yeah, it's not the. It's just not. It's just. He's
just
coming at
not,
you.
man.
He's coming at you directly. Eminem's always been very direct, very direct. It's not the best. Maybe.
It's a picture of Matt Boyd just came up on my Facebook. Ugly as hell.
Hairline looks like
I believe in reptilian humanoids now.
Man, he got like one took a razor to his hairline. That was sick.
Yeah, he looks like the kid from American History X.
He should totally get his like. He should totally start getting his sides tapered though.
He should do something. He needs to make a change. I agree with that.
I should take him to my barber shop and just get a
What barber? Do you go to that place on Eastland?
No. I go to a place off Linton over right by the East Room.
Oh, really?
Behind the subway there, called Beans Barbershop.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you go.
That's where I go. A guy died there, and then a friend of mine brought him back to life. Shout out to David Spinks. Yeah, he took his son there, and the guy was, I guess, he was leaving the barbershop, had killed over and died. Right on the spot. On the spot, died. Right.
Really?
My homeboy went in and start giving him CPR and chest compression and stuff like that. They call the ambulance. Ambulance comes, gets this man. He's alive! Brought that man back from the dead, dude. Back from the dead.
Right outside the barbershop.
Outside the barbershop.
That's like fucking Tyler Perry movie moment.
You know he talked to Jesus while he was dead, too.
Oh, yeah. Cedric the Entertainer at the pearly gates. You're not done yet, Cedric. There's a lot more people
now
to
I can imagine Cedric Entertainer playing St. Peter.
I can't believe you never told me that story. That's such a great moment.
I wasn't there. It's my story to tell. Just like I was thinking about the barbershop.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I go there. I'm probably going there this week. I got,
it's not your story to tell. You weren't there?
I wasn't there, man. I just,
okay.
was my like.
I have a great story I love telling, but it isn't my story, and I want to tell it, and no one else ever will because it's all my friends who are not comics.
Yeah.
So they will never. It will never be told, and it needs to be told. But it happened at a Yellow Wolf concert.
Okay.
And it is the dirtiest, most disgusting, deplorable story ever, and I can't tell it. It's not my story. Man. I'll tell it one day on this podcast.
That's fantastic. All right, please do.
Revival sucks. Except for there's one song called Framed, which sounds like old Eminem, and it's cool.
Yeah, I was thinking Framed, and then what was the other one? I was gonna highlight real fast. I just had this. We didn't even talk about Chance the Rapper either.
That wasn't 2017.
Wasn't it?
No. That was late 2016. Was it? I don't think that's because he was up for Grammy, the last Grammys.
True.
Yeah.
Offended.
Yeah.
That's old Eminem.
Chance. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Framed and Offended are probably the most similar. His voice is different, but enough about Eminem.
Yeah.
Enough about Eminem. Let's talk about us real fast before we get out of here.
Let's talk about us. A little bit of us, actually.
So this weekend, Chance and I will be on Fart Jokes, Third Coast Comedy. When is it?
9 o'clock.
Saturday, 9 o'clock.
$10.
Who pooed it?
Who pooed it? That's our segment, our new segment. Who pooed it?
Who pooed it?
It was me. End of segment. All right.
You hear that one? Because it was silent.
Yeah. So 9 o'clock this Saturday, December 23rd at Fart Jokes, Third Coast Comedy Club. Me and Corey Perry, the new motherfucking Hotness. We will both be on it with a lot of other great comics.
True. And that's 1320 Clinton Street.
Hell
so
yeah.
Come through. Bring the homies.
Do it.
It'll be a funny, good time. We're going to be on the show. Guys, be sure to like, subscribe, share with the homies. Tell your mama, tell your grandmama, tell your uncle, and your daddy.
The new Hotness on YouTube, the new Hotness on iTunes, the new Hotness on all the social platforms. Go listen to the shit. Go watch the shit.
Follow us.
We're missing a couple episodes on YouTube, but they're going to be up next week. Next week, we're not going to be here. Get caught up on YouTube and come back, and we're going to be Merry Christmas or holiday of your choosing.
I didn't even talk about the fact I had a Luda Christmas party.
I know. There's so much to talk about.
Oh my God, we missed it.
That's a good problem to have.
That's a good problem.
If we can't squeeze into an hour, that's good.
Guys. Well, hey guys.
Sorry I spent so much time on Amigos.
It's okay.
It's worth it. I could do a whole episode on Atlanta trap music or just the music Amigos.
Came in your pants over the Migos.
Shouts out Quavo and the Migos.
Shout out Quavo and the Migos. Joe Budden.
Oh, dude, the new.
Have you seen the video?
Yes.
Is the videos out already?
What?
I've still like the pictures that they're gonna use Joe Budden. Like,
and that's quality control. Yeah, you should listen to it. They call Joe Budden a bitch.
I thought they called it pussy.
Yeah, it's pussy.
Pussy.
Yeah,
Pussy.
they said it. They call it. They say something about Joe Budden, and then Takeoff isn't even on the song except for his ad lib where he just goes pussy. That's the whole
And that's.
Anyway.
Damn, dude.
All right. Well, Easter Christmas party. Let's get it.
Yeah, catch us there.
All right, let's do it.
Goop. Goop.